Yo, welcome everyone. This triangle on Bitcoin will break in the next few hours. Get ready and do not miss it because we can definitely trade it. Let me show you. First, you can see the ascending channel we have been paying attention to for the past couple of days is right now getting broken back towards the downside. The support area, it has been beautifully respected, but right now it is getting lost. And surprisingly, or maybe not, pay attention right now to the 24-hour liquidations. We have gotten almost 300 million of long positions getting completely wrecked and completely liquidated on the move towards the downside, which right now means if we do get a push towards the upside in the next couple of hours, definitely majority of people are not going to be in a long position. They're probably going to be sidelined. This is why definitely I am more interested into firing a brand new long or a buy position exactly at our very important price target. But why right now? We could potentially be looking for some kind of a push towards the upside if we are paying attention to a descending triangle. Let me right now share with you the exact scenario I want to see on Bitcoin to happen maybe even in the next couple of hours. And we need to talk about a bigger WXY correction. We are going to say Bitcoin finished the entire W wave right here. As of right now, we could be finishing the X wave in the next couple of hours, and after that we might even be looking for another push towards the upside. Why is this specific elite wave count, at least as right now, looking kinda valid? Bitcoin's price action for the past couple of days right here after this massive drop is really looking corrective. On our W wave right here, we got some kind of an ABC correction. On our X wave right here, we can also talk about some kind of an ABC correction, and of course also if we start moving towards the upside, we can talk about another ABC correction. But of course, with our X wave, ideally, I still want to see slightly lower price targets to be hit on Bitcoin, maybe even in the next couple of hours. And yes, later in the video, I'm going to talk about this exact very important support area where personally I am looking for another long or a buy position. Yes, of course, on Ethereum, the story is going to be completely different. In my opinion, Ethereum is looking slightly more bullish than Bitcoin. The move towards the upside right here, it looks more impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Versus on Bitcoin, it looks more of a corrective move. This is right now why potentially, if we are going to hit our bigger area of resistance, we could still be expecting another bigger rejection back towards downside. What is going to be the exact area of resistance right here? You probably already know. For the past couple of days, we have talked about a major golden Fibonacci ratio. We are going to go with our Fibonacci retracement from the all-time high right here back towards our recent low. And you can see golden pocket coming in almost exactly at our recent high. And remember, our recent highs right here are always going to be here for liquidity purposes. Later in the video, we are even going to go through liquidations right here. But nevertheless, our recent high is a liquidity level. We have a golden Fibonacci ratio right here. And also, as we usually say, Bitcoin can get a bigger move only after majority is going to get wrecked. This is right now why our liquidity levels right here are such nice price targets. If people right now are holding a short position, guess where they are setting a stop loss? Exactly above the recent high. And also right now, if they are not already wrecked with their long position right here, where they are setting their stop loss? Exactly below the recent low. So this is right now why we potentially stop them out, push toward the upside, stop people out that are holding a short position right here, and only then potentially do get some kind of a rejection back towards downside. This is right now why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button because 1000 likes are really possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now share with you also why is our descending triangle right here such an important and a very important pattern forming on Bitcoin at the moment. With our descending triangle, guess what people are going to be doing? If Bitcoin right now does get another push towards the downside below our support area of the descending triangle, of course, retail traders are going to think we are clearly breaking it back towards downside. Let's enter a short or a sell position exactly at a very important area of support. And remember, usually we don't want to go with a short position at the area of support. usually we want to buy low and sell high. So of course, if they're going to fire a short position right here, they can get trapped. We are going to know, okay, if they are trapped, if we are trading at the area of support, we can be looking for a long position right here, and maybe even then a bigger short squeeze literally straight towards the upside. And why I am not looking for short positions if our triangle right here does get a breakdown? Simply because we need to talk about a bigger horizontal range. Overall speaking, Bitcoin is still trading in a significant horizontal range on the 4-hourly time frame right here. And usually, at the bottom of the range, we don't want to be super bearish, we don't want to enter a short position exactly at the area of support. So you can right now see, we have the bottom of the range at 107.3 thousand US dollar area. Additionally, what we are going to do, let's go with our fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire price action of the range. And you can right now see, value area low is being almost exactly where Bitcoin is trading as of right now. And of course, deviations from our value area low are something completely normal. Look right here, we broke the value area low, once reclaimed towards the upside, it was a bullish Bitcoin indication, we literally squeezed towards another all-time high. This is right now why ideally I would like to get another push down, slight deviation from our value area low. But why a deviation? Simply because we want to trap as much short positions as possible with our descending triangle right here, and only then we might be looking for another push towards the upside for our Y wave. Additionally, remember, we also do have our monthly area of support at 108.2 thousand US dollars, and additionally, once we are going with our Fibonacci retracement from our swing low back towards the swing high, golden Fibonacci ratio coming in almost exactly at this specific area. So let's say like that right now, if Bitcoin does continue lower in the next couple of hours, we get a very small deviation from our triangle right here, we can be looking for long or buy positions approximately at the area of 109, 108, 107 thousand US dollars, with a very clear, very simple invalidation level below our support level, just in case the trade is not going to play out and Bitcoin does continue lower. But nevertheless, where we are as of right now, no way I am looking for a short position, simply because we are trading at some very important and very nice areas of support. Additionally, pay attention to our Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame. As of right now, we started curving back towards the upside. This right here is clearly going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. Why so? Last time we started curving towards the upside, Bitcoin exploded towards another all-time high. Also right here, we started curving towards the upside, at least we got some kind of a push towards the upside, and this is right now why ideally, in the next couple of days, I would really like to see Bitcoin getting a bigger bounce towards the upside, not taking the low right here just yet, but of course, I would like us to hit our major area of resistance at 117,000 US dollar area. And this is right now why, if you want to trade with us, definitely take an advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus, because only after you're signing up, you're going to get 20 USDT completely for free with the first thing down below. You register right here, you get 20 USDT, you deposit, and you're going to get even bigger rewards. Right now, let me also share with you another very interesting indication on the monthly time frame. Unfortunately, what we are seeing on the monthly time frame, at least as of right now, is not really looking the most bullish, because the monthly candle is going to be some kind of a bearish pin bar or some kind of a doji. A bearish pin bar is going to be with a bigger wick towards the upside, smaller wick towards the downside, and a very small candle body. And this is exactly what is happening right now on the monthly time frame. And of course, it is not going to really be the biggest bullish Bitcoin indication, but nevertheless, on the weekly time frame, the story is completely different. Weekly candle right here, the previous weekly candle, is looking extremely bullish because we confirmed a bullish pin bar right here, which is going to be a bullish candlestick pattern. Additionally, those bullish pin bars are being present on Ethereum, on XRP, on Cardano, pretty much on every single major altcoin. And this is right now why ideally? I want Bitcoin to get a push towards the upside, and of course, because Ethereum is right now is looking slightly more bullish, ideally, of course, Ethereum Bitcoin chart is then also going to get a push towards the upside. This is then going to mean Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and probably also a lot of different altcoins are going to follow and potentially also continue much higher towards the upside. So right now the plan is looking very, very simple. Ideally, I am looking for long or buying positions on Bitcoin once we are going to start breaking our recent lows right here. Once, of course, we are going to get some kind of a deviation out of our descending triangle. Let's see if we can trap a lot of people at this specific area before going with a buy trade. Additionally, look right now at our CVD indicator, because it really does look like a lot of people, and yes, it does prove my point, are entering short positions. Higher lows are right now still being formed on Bitcoin, while the CVD indicator is printing quite a significant lower low. So people, not only they're getting wrecked with their long positions, but also they're entering brand new short positions exactly at the area of support. So this is right now why, ideally again, we get a push down, we hit our important support level right here. We of course can look to enter a long position, but again, with proper risk management. I am not saying our long position must play out. I don't know what is going to happen next with the cryptocurrency market, but nevertheless, I know exactly where I'm interested entering a long position. I know exactly where my trading idea is going to be wrong, and of course also we know exactly where we are going to be taking the profits if right now we are actually forming our bigger WXY correction. Additionally, look right now at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map on the 1 week time frame. For sure, Bitcoin does have some liquidations exactly below the recent lows, where approximately 200 million of longs are going to get wrecked if Bitcoin does get another push down. So look right now at this. People are going to get liquidated if we are going to break out our recent low. People are going to get trapped with our descending triangle, of course, if we are going to start breaking towards some side. But not only that, bigger liquidations are going to be exactly above the recent high at approximately 116.4 thousand US dollars, where 250 million of short positions are going to get liquidated. So the scenario I'm sharing with you right now is really going to be a very nice one if it's going to play out. So of course, again, we can be looking for buying positions exactly at our important support areas right here, and then let's see if Bitcoin does get a bigger bounce back towards the upside. This is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus, because only after you register you already get 20 USDT, but then also deposit, because you're going to get even bigger bonuses using the first link down below. And right now also, thank you for smashing up the like button.